Hi guys, I am Hagiran from Mechanical Gay. Today we are learn about IPCL, Interactive Participation Teaching Learning. Then my topic is invention of single slider crank chains. Then what is mean by invention of single slider crank chain? Then invention of single slider crank chain is also called four bar mechanisms. Then the four bar mechanism means there are connected to the four links. Then four links. Then the link one is cylinder, piston, rod, anything. It is known as it is also called invention of four bar invention of single slider crank chain. Then next, then there are types of invention of single slider crank chain. Then invention of single slider crank chain types are hand pump, pendulum pump, oscillating cylinder engine, rotary engine, அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து Whitworth of quick return mechanism, crank and slaughter of quick return mechanism. It is the types of invention of single slider crank chains. Then next, hand pump. Hand pump. It is the links are here. Then the link one is crank. Then the link two is couplers. Then the link three is slider. Then it is the purpose of the when the lever is pressed. Then the prevent the crank move to the upward direction. Then the prevent the crank to the move to the upward direction, which is used to the lift of the water. It is known as hand pump. Then next, pendulum pump. What is mean by pendulum? Then the pendulum pump it is also called four bar mechanisms. Then it is also called four links. Link one is crank, link two is piston, link three is cranking rod. Then the link four is cylinder. Then this is the process. Then the two cylinders are here. Then the two cylinders are into the opposite directions. It is the two cylinders are to the opposite directions. Then the connecting to the piston rod. It is connecting to the crank. Then the pendulum pump. It is also called. It is used to the transfer to the rotary motion to the linear motion. It is used for rotary motion to linear motion. The next, oscillating cylinder engine. It is also called four bar mechanism. It is also called four links. Then the link one is piston rod, link two is crank, link three is connecting rod, link four is cylinder. Then the oscillating cylinder. It is the angle between the crank and piston. Oscillation between the oscillating means angle to the crank and piston. Then the cylinder is pivoted when the crank rotates to the rotary motion into the converter into the linear motion, and the cylinder oscillates to the fixed to the connecting rod. It is known as oscillating cylinder engine. The next of all, rotary internal combustion engine. Then the rotary combustion internal engine, it is also called four bar mechanisms. Then it is also called four links. Then the link one is cylinder. Then the link two is fixed crank. Then the link three is piston. Then the link four is connecting rod. அது வந்து ரோட்டரி மோஷனாக கூட கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Then next, it is the 7 cylinder in one plane. It is the rotation. It is also called used to the aviation technology. Then next, crank and slaughter of quick return mechanism. Then the crank and slaughter of quick return mechanism, it is also called four bar mechanisms. It is also called four bar mechanisms. It is used to the slotting machine. Then it is used to the slotting machine. It is the cutting stroke is slow. Then the reverse stroke is fast. Because why are cutting stroke is slow? Then the cutting stroke is material removal of the slaughter machine. Then the cutting stroke is slow. Then the reverse stroke is finishing is then the cutting the material, then the finishing is fast, because of then the no materials are here. It is also called it is also called crank and slaughter of quick return mechanisms. Then next, without a quick return mechanism, it is the same process of crank and slaughter mechanism. It is used to the planer machine. Then next, cutting stroke is slow, then the reverse stroke is fast. Why a cutting stroke is slow? Then the cutting stroke is material removal, then the reverse stroke is material finishing is clear, then the material is removal. So because of the reverse stroke is fast. Thank you friends, have a nice day.